Hey, what to do, Sports World? And welcome to the Real Untouchable podcast with me, Ray Diggs. I got a great segment for you all. I want to talk about Arkansas high school football and what's about to happen. As you all know, it's the semifinals in 4A, state championship in 5A, 6A, and also 7A. Okay, but listen, hey, before I get started, man, make sure y'all hit the like button, the subscribe button, and also the share button. All right. I said, and also make sure y'all give me your feedback on what you all think about this segment. But listen, let's go ahead and jump into this thing. Hey, let's talk about Arkansas high school football. I want to talk about 4A in the game that I've been waiting on all week, man. Oh my God, when I say I've been waiting on it, I've been waiting on it. Hardin Academy, the Wildcats, traveling to Eckland to face the Elks. This right here is going to be one of the best games that you can watch, y'all. If you can watch this game, make sure you all tune in. These right here is between two high-powered offenses that's going to take the field tonight in Eckland, Arkansas, as these two teams will finally beat. Okay, and I said this right here when the playoff first began. I said that these two teams will meet in this round. And honestly, I think that whoever wins this game most likely will be highly favored in next weekend's state championship game. For whichever one of these teams that wins. All right, me, I think Hardin Academy have more experience, but I think this Eckland team is pretty much on a mission. This team right here, as you all know, they lost last season in the against Nashville in a game where they put up 62 points. They lost the game 63-62 in a game that they should have won. Listen, if you score 60, like I said before, if you score 60, it's no damn way you should lose a game. And they still lost this game. Now, this Eckland team is a really good defensive team. They can run, they can throw, they can pretty much do both. Now, this Eckland team and is a lot. It's underrated. A lot of people don't know about this team, and I started paying attention to this team after they lost against Nashville. I went back and I watched highlights on YouTube, and I started seeing how good this team was. And I said, you know what? This team right here. Now the quarterback was coming back, running back was coming back. They got a really good defense. Like I said, they can make it very uncomfortable for the Hardin Academy's offense. Now, Hardin Academy on the other end is a very explosive offense. They put up 30, 40, 50 points a game. They arrive at the game with 28 points. So this right here is going to be who can keep their emotions in check and who can finally put the plays together when they need to win a semifinal game. Eckland, they're going to have the home field advantage. They will have the home field advantage playing at home. I think that is the number one thing that they needed to get past this Hardin Academy team. I got a feeling that Hardin Academy is going to come into this game and they might think that this Eckland team is not going to, hey, this right here is not Orkadelphia. This is not who we thought that we would be facing. I mean, well, I think Orkadelphia was on the other side, but this right here is not Orkadelphia. They beat Malvern. They got their get back against Malvern earlier in the playoffs. And honestly, like I said, Eckland is, this game is going to come down to this. Who makes the mistakes? Who's going to capitalize on whose mistakes? If Eckland doesn't make any mistakes and Hardin Academy doesn't make any mistakes, it's going to come down to who gets the ball last. I'm going with Eckland to win this game, and it's because I've stuck with this team all season. I like this team. I watched them all season. They are a really good team, and that is the reason why I'm picking them to win tonight against Hardin Academy at home and get to the 4A state championship game. Okay, on the other side, we got Warren, the Lumberjacks. We got Rivercrest. Now, Kobe Turner has pretty much surprised me in getting this Rivercrest team to this point right here. But I've been watching Warren for years now. I've been watching Bo Henry for years. I know what Antonio Jordan can do when you and this game right here is going to come down to this. Can Warren capitalize when they have the ball? They're going to have to score when they have the ball because this is one of the games that Rivercrest, this is a team that pretty much wants to run the clock. They're going to run you out of, they're going to run, and that's what they're going to do. When you face a team like this right here means you may get 5-6 possessions per game. So what you need to do is Warren needs to score every single time they touch the ball. Now, Warren is coming in here with a freshman quarterback in Denton Jackson. And I always said that Dennis Jackson will be the reason why Warren doesn't win the state championship. Now, I'm with you tonight, Ben. Tonight, I honestly feel that tonight, I feel like you will be the man that can finally get this Warren team back to Little Rock. And the crazy thing about it, I said that this Warren team, if they lose tonight, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. But this team is going to be better next season. This team right here, all their skilled players, basically wide receivers and quarterback, are underclassmen. So this team right here is going to be right back at this point again next season, I feel. And honestly, I feel like they will be even better than this season. And this season here, they already 13-0. I'm going to go with Warren. I'm going to go with Bo Henry and Warren to find a way to win this game. Now, like I tell everybody all the time when I'm talking about the Lumberjacks, man. Like I said, the Lumberjacks has been doing this for years. Bo Henry, he's been doing this for years. But I got a feeling that Bo, he's going to muster something up tonight to where it gets his Lumberjacks back to the state championship game. And they will be put in good position to win another state championship. I'm going with Warren to defeat this Rivercrest team. And like I said, Kobe Turner, I love the kid, man. And it won't surprise me if Rivercrest, because Rivercrest is just a nasty team. They defeated the team that I thought would probably be in the state championship game on this side, which was Orkadelphia. And to be the champ, you have to defeat the team that everybody wanted to avoid. Everybody wanted to stay away from. Rivercrest went to Orkadelphia and beat this team. Tonight, Rivercrest is at home. Warren will travel. Can Warren handle this crowd of Rivercrest? I think they can. And I think that I think it's going to be a close game, but I think that Warren will pull it off. But if Rivercrest did win, it wouldn't surprise me because, like I said, I've been watching Kobe Turner for a long time, and I think that the kid I think he's a baller. I think the kid is a playmaker. I think that this team right here is the perfect team to beat all three of these other teams because this team right here they're not the explosive offense that you expect from a Warren, from a Hardin Academy, from an Eklund. This is a team right here that want to run you into the ground. And what was the one thing that Malvern won the state championship with last season? They won it with running the ball. What normally happens around this time in Little Rock? The weather is raining because I watched the 8-man football championship last night and it was raining hard. What do teams that normally when it's this type of weather wants to do? They wants to run. And one thing I can say now, when it comes down to one, they turn the ball over a lot. They do. And if like I said, if Rivercrest can get Traylon Jackson to cough that ball up maybe once or twice, because one thing about this team, they are very talented, but one thing about them, they will turn that ball over. And that's the one thing that Rivercrest got working for them tonight is can they get Warren to make those mistakes that they've been making all season tonight in this game. And if they can do that, they can possibly win the game. I won't count against them. Okay. But I'm going to go against them tonight. And I think that Warren will win this game right here. Okay. We got Little Rock Parkview going against Shiloh Christian. This right is a rematch of last year's 5A state championship game. And I think that I think that Little Rock Parkview is going to still win this game again. They're a perfect team. They are good on the offensive side and the defensive side. But like I said, it's raining right now in Little Rock. It's a very bad, like I said, it was raining hard last night, and I'm pretty sure that the field condition is not going to be perfect. Which side does it favor? Rivercrest, I keep saying Rivercrest. Little Rock Parkview, they have a slew of running backs. So does it fit them? And also they have a running quarterback. Now you got Shiloh Christian over here. They have Bo Williams. Bo Williams is one of the best running backs in the state. So this right here can be a smash mouth football game. Who will win a smash mouth football game? I'm going to go with Little Rock Parkview every single time. And the reason why is because I saw them be a smash mouth team. I've seen them just put the ball on the ground and just run it. And I think that if they can do that, then this right here, what will most likely happen if they can just run the ball and run themselves to a second straight state championship. But can Shiloh Christian get back? You never know you never know in these state championship games. When you go to Little Rock, it's something about going to that stadium. But the one thing that Little Rock Park got working for them, that stadium that they're playing the state championship game in is the stadium that they've been playing all their home games in all season. So this is nothing new for them. This right here is just another game for this team. Shiloh Christian, they, when I went and watched them play last season, they looked a little nervous, going into that Little Rock, going into War Memorial Stadium to face against this Little Rock Parkview team. Little Rock Parkview was looking at it like, man, we at home. We've been playing it all season. This is nothing. We've beaten teams all year in this stadium. Which team will be able to make plays when it really matters? And I just got a feeling that Little Rock Parkview will make the plays when it really, really matters. Okay. And on the other side, okay, we got, in 6A, we got Greenwood. I think Greenwood is going to win the state championship again. I just got a feeling that this Greenwood team is just too good. They will not lose, and they've been blowing everybody out all season. So this right here is something that I just feel that they will finally get their state championship. Like I said, Greenwood should have won state championship last year. They would play against Little Rock Christian Academy. Walker, the quarterback for which I think his name is it's something Walker, but he's committed to Auburn. I think they're gonna make it very uncomfortable for him. This Greenwood defense is real good. This is a rich tradition. This team right here is used to winning 6A state championships. I think that they're gonna win this state championship right here, and they have been dominant all season. This team right here has pretty much been dominant all season. And honestly, when you look at this Greenwood team, you got to ask yourself, this right here the best team in the state of Arkansas? I don't think it is. I still say Little Rock Parkview is the best team in the state of Arkansas. But when you look at this team, they are close. They are a really, really good team, and they have a young freshman, sophomore quarterback as well. He just won the state 6A Player of the Year. So this kid right here can really, really pretty much throw the ball, and they put up points in bunches. When I say they score every single time they get the ball, they score every single time they get the ball. And that is exactly what I think they're going to do to Little Rock Christian. They've already beaten Little Rock Christian earlier this year. So I expect for them to do the exact same thing in this game right here as well. And like I said, let's see. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I expect from this team right here. These two teams. Greenwood, like I said, Greenwood, they're just a better team. They will win this game. But the one thing I will say about, Little Rock Christian Academy is they can score as well. I just don't think they can score enough, being that they beat Ben 42-35. I don't think that they will be able to put up that many points on this Greenwood team. I just don't think Greenwood is going to allow it. And I'm going to take you all through the Greenwood schedule of what this team has done all season. This team right here has pretty much dominated everybody all season. They haven't had a close game all season. So when you look at their closest game, now their closest game was Little Rock Christian Academy, in which they beat them 56-39. That was their closest game all season. So when you look at this game, now can it happen? Can it be an upset? Man, upsets can happen anytime. Upsets can happen, but will it happen? I just don't know. And like I said, when these two teams get together, it's just, hey, it's always something, and I think, like I said, I think Greenwood will win this game, but I think that Little Rock Christian Academy can keep it close. Okay. But okay, let's go on to 7A. Okay, 7A, as you all know, the kings of the division was knocked off, in which Bryant was knocked off by Benville. Now Benville will face against undefeated Fayetteville. I'm going to go with Fayetteville to win this game. Fayetteville beat one of the best teams in Conway, even though I looked at them all season and I'm just like, I haven't been really impressed with them. And I think that, they was on the easy side in 7A, which being 7A West. They never had to face against Bryant. They never had to face against Conway. So until the playoffs came, but so they didn't have to face against these hard teams. You know, they have already beaten Bentonville earlier this season, and I got a feeling that they will beat them again. They beat them earlier in the season, 42-21. So I expect for them to beat them again in this coming up game, which is tomorrow in the state championship game. I expect for Fayetteville to win the state championship game. So I'm gonna give you all a recap on what I was saying. In 7A, I think Fayetteville will win the state championship. In 6A, I am going with Greenwood. In 5A, I'm going with Little Rock Park Group. And in 4A, I am going with Warren from one side to get to the state championship game. And I will be going with Eklund, the Elks. The Elks. Yeah, I think I got that right. Eklund, the Elks. I'm going with them to meet against Warren next weekend at War Memorial Stadium. And that's right there is my picks, man. That's right here is my segment. Make sure y'all hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the share button. And also make sure y'all give me your feedback on what you all think about this segment. But hey, y'all, peace. And y'all have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Until the next time, make sure y'all tune in for the next segment of the Real Untouchable Podcast with me, Ray Diggs. Hey, y'all, peace. And you all have a great weekend. Peace.